Hello and welcome to the channel. We are here today at the Palma Boat Show, courtesy of the lovely people at MARINA Marbella, to have a look at this Sessa F42. Very much Italian styling here, and practicality as well. Beautiful med boat. So obviously you can see the bathing platform, which is hydraulic. So you can raise and lower that and put your tender on there, or your kids, whichever you'd rather, and lower them into the water so they can have a swim. A little bit of practicality as well. There's a clip-in point there for the swim ladder. There's cable access in that locker, and then in here a little bit of additional storage and the swim ladder in there. Under the back here, again, nice to see a grab handle at the back of any boat as you're going along, and a full outdoor barbecue set. So sink, grill.
You mean the rear one? Yeah. Wasn't sure if you
Really fantastic entertaining space. You can imagine that slightly lowered into the water, your feet or your ankles in the water keeping you cool as you stand here and do the barbecue. So you can go forwards both sides, obviously you can lift out that section there if you want to, but it's probably easier to go through this side where you have the swim shower there, and then you've got the controller down here for the hydraulic platform. Just going to take a swing round over here. And then you've got that beautiful space there for entertaining. See, there's storage underneath the seats for a couple of life rafts or fenders or whatever. Really nice fold out teak top table there. In fact, teak table with grab handles and cup holders. But if you're family dining, really easy. You can fold that entire table out. One side, two sides, like so, and you've got an absolutely fantastic alfresco dining area. It's on a high-low, so you can drop it down, fold it up, make it a coffee table, and I suspect you can probably drop it in and make it a massive sun lounger as well out the back here, if that's what you require. We'll fold it back as we found it. So you can either go forward, as I say, either through both side decks, and we're going to do that now, mix it up a bit, I think. Nice grab handles, nice steps that meet you as you go up. You can in fact also hold on to the top rail here if you want to. One little step down, and actually that's quite clever. That little step there is designed to push any water that comes on over the side rather than having it run into the cockpit. Plenty of sunbathing space up here, and again you can see they've continued the audio forward as well. Cup holders, more grab handles, fold out fender storage, and then anchor handling gear out the front with the foot switches for the winch. A couple of cleats, which is nice forward, nice fair leads, and a tucked in anchor locker down there. We just have a quick spin round, give you a view back of her. Massive sun pad here, and again that hatch will pop out, or that pad will pop out and give you access to let light into the forward cabin, or equally let you escape from that forward cabin should you need to. Lovely flybridge up there because it's a warm day. They've got the bimini up. Nice decent size forward windscreen with nice wiper arms and pantograph wipers. We shall go and have a look inside. As I said, there's one step down here. I'm just going to step over the cushion, and that takes us inside. This beautiful, very Italian interior. Big glass sliding door that slides right the way across. You can see now how big that aperture is. So there's a sofa unit here with a fold out high-low table there. Galley down on this one. So this is basically just a little bit of storage over this side here. And also power distribution. Audio in there. There you go. Distribution panel for your 80 volts, engine battery switches, generator, that sort of thing. And then there's just a little bit of conventional storage across these, I've got to say, quite effective mirrored units. I spin it around, so this table here, like the one outside, can be folded out completely. So you can fold that out completely to give you even more space. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if you can't drop that down and convert that into a berth or sun lounging space. Let's just fold that up for them. Following on from the storage, effectively the engines are down there. She's running Volvo Pentas. So down here is effectively the lazarette. So you can see down there, back of the engine bay, you can see the generator down there, and obviously all the infill cushions I've just spoken about are all shoved in there as well. So lots and lots of space. Just drop that back down. So because the galley is up, we're going to go straight down to the galley. Galley down here. Again, you can see how much light is thrown in by all of this glazing, and they've kept it so light and bright in here. But rather than just having GRP ceilings, they've got some infill lighting, and it's nice Alcantara sections here. Blinds on all the windows. We're going to break from the helm for a moment and go and look at the galley. So decent sized galley down here, a couple of steps away. Nice decent sized fridge in here as well, or freezer first. Massive freezer, and then sort of domestic style fridge in there as well. Storage in there, you're getting light through the whole windows, and also you can ventilate that open so when you're cooking, smells can go out there. Full size oven below, and a nice sink. And then there's storage up in all of these cupboards right the way along here. The nice thing about this is whilst it is galley down, you've still got access to talking to the people out the back, people if they're in the dinette, and equally anyone who's captaining or steering the boat. So with that in mind, we'll head up here. There's a little pull-out drawer here. Two-seater helm station with a folding bolster and a little window so you can get some air through as you're going along or communicate with the crew. Nice colour-coded helm station, dash and steering wheel. As I say, she's on Volvo Penta, so standard Volvo Penta controls, and then the IPS joystick controller. This one's got a Garmin and a Simrad, but I'm sure you can spec it as you like. But again, it's really nice because the helm station is engaged with the galley, which engages with anybody who's in the saloon. Really nice. Such a bright boat. So if you carry on down the steps past the galley, we're just going to do a quick turn back on ourselves because there is another big storage bin down here, which I suspect gives you access to the bilges and bits and pieces. But what a great place to chuck food, bags. If you've flown here and you come with suitcases, you can chuck them down there. So that's 3 steps down, takes you into the lobby area for the accommodation. Again, nicely the way they've done with the Alcantara and then the darker leather panelling. So first cabin we're going to go to is the twin, and this slides in under the helm station. Still surprisingly spacious though, obviously limited a little bit on headroom, but loads of light through that hull window, which again makes it really bright and light and non-claustrophobic. Big cupboard here, or wardrobe I should say, full of pillows, but you get the idea. Lots of hanging space. That has access to its own ensuite, or not its own ensuite, but the shared day heads. Nice shower, decent full-size shower in there, with the loo underneath that teak section there, so you can keep the loo dry when you're showering. Nice vanity unit, an Italian probably style sink, hull windows, and then storage above. And that then obviously has a secondary door here, which we come out of the twin cabin, shut that door, open this one, and then you've got access effectively to that heads for everyone on board. And that leads us to the last cabin in here, which is the master. Nice amount of floor space before you get in, so you can get your dress, you can move yourself around, storage under the bed, and then a really nice, decent double berth. Nice and high up, utilising the fact there's still lots of headroom above the bed. Room to get round the bed both sides. And again, you can get light coming in through the hull windows, Storage by the side of the beds. Quite nice to have a little bin there to put your phone and bits and pieces at night. Very stylish Italian reading lights. More storage on the other side. Another wardrobe in here. This one's got shelves as opposed to hanging space. And then behind us is the last door on board, which gives us access to the master cabin heads. Again, similar format, shower, including a teak table to hide the loo away, full size, decent standing headroom shower, vanity unit, porcelain sink and storage below. So that is all of the interior space, which is very light and bright. Love the flooring and typically Italian. So let us go and have a look on the flybridge and the outside space. In fact, we shall go round the decks first. Oh no, I've already done the deck, haven't I? Oops, sorry. I do apologise. Lovely big stainless antique steps. And again, even out here, look, they've covered this, rather than just leaving it as GRP, they've covered it with a leatherette finish. So nice big steps, I say nice big grab handle. They're met up the top as soon as you get up by another leather covered grab handle. Straight away forward you can see there's a lounging space there leading right up to the helm station with its own seat, and again pretty much a duplication of what you saw downstairs. Fantastic view forward when you're steering and navigating, equally the same if you're coming stern to, so you can look right the way down the side decks, aft, and if you need to see directly behind you, you can see down the side there. Aft of us here is more lounging and dining space, so there's a big long sun lounge across the back. Underneath all of this section here is storage. Same for this seat, same for that seat. I haven't checked to be honest with you, but I'm going to guess it's the same there as well. Lovely table with cup holders built in and grab handles, and again if you're dining out here you can fold that out. It's on a height adjustable leg, and that's going to give you loads and loads of space to sit down, dine, whatever you fancy. Big bimini, so you can shade yourself, or again you can fold that back out the way if you don't want it, and maximise the sun. And then right at the back here we've got the stainless radar tower, the aerials and bits and pieces. So there you go, that is the Sessa 42. Thank you very much for the guys and girls at MARINA Marbella for letting us have a look around. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time round.